Specification Preparation Guidelines. Objective: to provide guidance on appropriate specification content, methods of specifying, references to codes and standards, and language usage. This guideline also identifies some common and acceptable terms and practices to preclude common errors in preparing specifications. Introduction. Specifications are contractual documents containing the technical and engineering details and requirements of the equipment or material. They are often referenced in the purchase requisition but do not include scope of work items or terms and conditions of purchase order contract. Types of specifications. 1. Functional specifications. Performance criteria, base equipment requirements, standardized supply requirements. 2. Detailed specifications. Procurement type specification. Specific design basis for procurement of fabricated, engineered, or manufactured equipment, structures, commodities, work items, or services. Construction performance type specification. Methods, procedures, materials, fabrication, erection, installation, testing, inspection, and other construction performance requirements to a third party. Other specifications. Basic design criteria, overall system concepts, guidance, and direction for executing design work. Specification contents. 1. General, scope of specification, related specifications, definitions, reference codes, and standards. 2. General requirements, design criteria, general, process, structural, electrical, mechanical, etc. Operating conditions, operating modes, equipment rating. Utility data, power supply, instrument air, potable water, fuel, etc. Design life and reliability. 3. Specific requirements. Varies by discipline and covers detailed technical requirements. 4. Quality assurance, inspection, and testing. Pre-commissioning, mechanical, checklists, load tests, hydrostatic testing, instrumentation, checklists, closed-loop checks, hot-loop checks, other disciplines as required. Factory acceptance testing. 5. Health, safety, and environment. 6. Other sections as required. Materials fabrication, protective coatings, transportation, spare parts, and special tools. Specifying methods. 1. Text source. Base text source should be agreed with project management. Use Worley-Parsons standard report template containing corporate standard headings and text styles. 2. Coordination with drawings. Performance requirements and code standards should be in specifications. Sizes and dimensions should be on drawings. 3. Codes and standards. Reference documents known to the industry, e.g. API, ASME, ANSI. Limit references to publications that are applicable, current, and used in commercial practice. 4. Cross-referencing. Use general cross-references rather than specific ones. Cross-reference to other specification sections for clarification and avoid inconsistencies. 5. Manufacturer references. Avoid specifying sole source without approval. Use approved equal references by specifying products by industry standards or performance specifications. 6. Attachments. Avoid attachments unless justified, such as datasheets. 7. Overspecifying. Identify technical requirements without exceeding project needs. 8. Motherhood statements. Avoid vague statements. Use specific parameters for quality requirements. 9. Commercial warranties and guarantees. Include these in commercial sections of the purchase order or subcontract agreement. 10. Performance guarantees. Include technical aspects in the specification and avoid commercial details. 11. Special requirements for government projects, USA only. Restrictions on materials and use of manufacturer names. Recommended language and writing style. 1. Specification language. Use clear, correct, complete, and concise language. Choose the correct mood for verbs, imperative for actions, indicative for definitions, descriptions. 2. Specification detail. Ensure the level of detail is appropriate for the project complexity. 3. Vocabulary. Use precise terms and maintain consistency. Define ambiguous terms. 4. Spelling. Use consistent spelling throughout the specifications. 5. Abbreviations. Use recognizable abbreviations only where space is limited. 6. Symbols. Avoid symbols that can conflict with software or printing clarity. 7. Numbers. Use Arabic numbers and maintain consistent formatting. 8. Capitalization. Capitalize specific nouns and proper names as defined in the contract. 9. Punctuation. Use formal punctuation rules to ensure clarity. 10. Look and sound alikes. Avoid confusion by using the correct words and definitions. 11. Compound words. Use hyphens and solid forms appropriately based on common usage and clarity. 12. Grammar. Ensure subject-verb agreement and use parallel construction for clarity. By following these structured guidelines, specifications are prepared with clear, precise, and enforceable language, ensuring effective communication of project requirements. Specification Preparation Procedure. Objective: to define the process used when preparing technical specifications, e.g., equipment specifications, construction specifications, specifications for third-party services, etc., on a project to ensure they are consistent in their content and fit for the purpose of their intent. Applicability: this procedure applies to all Worley-Parsons projects. Custodian, BPO, engineering process steps. 1. Prepare new specification. 1.1. Determine lead discipline engineer responsible for the specification. Specifications requiring input from more than one discipline are normally assigned to the discipline with the greatest input. 1.2. Assign originator to prepare the specification. The designated originator is responsible for drafting the specification. 1.3. Prepare a specification plan. Refer to the project schedule to determine when the specification is required by. 1.4. Advise other disciplines of the target date. Determine where input is required from other disciplines and communicate the target date for their input. 1.5. Does customer require their specification format to be used? If yes, obtain the appropriate template or go by. If no, use Worley-Parsons standard report format with standard headings and text styles. Templates are available on the internal website. 1.6. Obtain template in customer format. If the customer format is required, obtain the correct template. 1.7. Assign specification number and register document. Refer to the document numbering system for proper numbering and registration. 1.8. Prepare specification and obtain input from associated disciplines. Refer to the Specification Preparation Guideline for detailed instructions. 1.9. Is all required input data available? If yes, proceed to self-check. If no, raise a technical query to request additional data from the customer. Refer to Technical Query TQ procedure. 2. Revise specification. 2.1. Make required changes within the document text. Ensure changes are identified using clouds, revision triangles, page border marks, or other appropriate means. Retain original paragraph numbers where applicable. 2.2. Add clarifications. Where clarification of corporate, customer, or third-party specifications is required, consider using an addendum for multiple paragraphs. Number addendum pages consecutively after the main body of the specification. 3. Self-check. 3.1. Self-check document. Stamp the document with the check print stamp. Refer to the stamps table. 4. Preliminary issue. 4.1. Preliminary issue of unchecked documents at customer request. Refer to Section 7 of the Document Development Review and Approval Procedure. 5. Discipline internal review. 5.1. Internal discipline review of the specification. Includes comments incorporation. Refer to Section 3 of the Document Development Review and Approval Procedure. 6. Squad check. 6.1. Is squad check required? Where a specification affects other disciplines, it is generally issued for squad check. Confirm requirements with the project engineering manager. 6.2. Issue specification for squad check. Includes comments incorporation. Refer to the squad check procedure. 7. Customer review 1. Is customer review required? If yes, proceed to issue specification for customer review. If no, move to the next step. 7.2. Issue specification for customer review. Includes comments incorporation. Refer to Section 5 of the Document Development Review and Approval Procedure. 8. Approval and issue. Is the document approved for issue? If not issued, identify as issue not proceeded and mark documents as obsolete. 8.2. Approve and issue document. The responsible engineer shall seal the specification if required by the project execution plan or dictated by local laws. Refer to the engineering document sealing procedure. 8.3. File signed original. Ensure the signed original is filed appropriately. 8.4. Generate update master copy. Maintain the updated master copy for records. By following these structured steps, the specification preparation procedure ensures comprehensive and consistent documentation throughout the project lifecycle.